Many folks are looking for ways to use up those fresh tomatoes. Jess Thomas may have the perfect recipe for you to try.
Hey all, it's Jess. Today I want to talk about summertime tomatoes. Now, whether you grow them on your own or you buy them from the farmer's market, tomatoes are bountiful and this is the time to use them. Well, I've got a recipe for you for fresh tomato gratin. Gratin is that crumbly crust today we're going to make with some breadcrumbs. And the tomatoes actually have great juices that you are going to sop up with some bread. And the flavor is actually in that little gel type of substance that you find the seeds in. Don't want to get rid of that. So we're going to layer these tomatoes with some dairy, with butter and fresh cream. It's going to be delicious. So let's get started on fresh tomato gratin stew. So the star of the show, fresh tomatoes. We're going to need 4 pounds of that. And then our spices. I've got some Italian herbs, garlic powder, red pepper chili flakes, some kosher salt, and then we have some thyme. I've grated butter and kept it really cold because it's easier to use that way. And later we're going to put breadcrumbs on the topping as well as some heavy cream. Take some melted butter and coat the bottom of a 13 by 9. Then add a layer of tomatoes and sprinkle your spices. After that, dot with butter and then repeat. Tomatoes, spices, dots of butter. Keep doing this until you run out of your tomatoes. Again, use whatever spices you would like that's going to make you happy. Next, you put your heavy whipping cream. You can pour it all around. If that's too heavy for you, you could do half and half, and truly you could even do it without the cream, but it's really good that way. Then add your thyme and your melted butter to your breadcrumbs and mix thoroughly. This is going to be your topping. You just take it and evenly spread over the top and pat it down. If you wanted to, you could put some cheese with the breadcrumbs, like some Asiago or Parmesan, but I'm just leaving it as is. My oven is at 375 degrees to bake for 45 minutes to 1 hour. When it's nice and bubbly, you take it out and you have that golden crust. Serve it up in a bowl because it is pretty soupy, but I love that stew. Those juices have so much flavor. It's really good to serve this with some good bread so that you can dip that bread in this stew. You will be so excited to try this recipe. It's going to be the favorite at your next potluck, the one recipe everybody's going to be asking you about. So again, you can tailor it to the way you want. You want to throw some cheese on the top, some Parmesan, that's great. You can add your spices or you can just leave it plain because it's going to be delicious no matter what. And your home is going to just smell so good. I'm glad that you got to join me today. You can follow me on Instagram at JessSoulFood. Thanks so much for watching. Have an awesome day.
Ooh, that looks delicious. Fox and I want to sample it. Man.